Before I go into that, y'all, I'm about to go live on my channel also, so we could bring both channels together one time. I don't know if anybody gonna come in here, but if they come in here, they do, they don't. But this is gonna be the pop-off show with Miss Pleasant. What's going on? I just wanted the people to say, and I just want to say this to a lot of people that's coming onto the channel right now. And if you out there, you watching the pop-off show, and if you watching the Gene Deal show, how everybody doing? Salute to all the people that's coming in. We popping off today about what's going on in the community. Today, I seen something on what is it? Funk Nut TV or something like that. I seen this thing on Funk Nut TV, whereas that these three young ladies, they couldn't be over 25 because they didn't appear to be over 25. So they had to be in their mid-20s. They went to this girl house in this neighborhood, and it was some kind of housing complex, and you could see that. And it had to be down south. You understand? It was somewhere probably in the South or in the Midwest, Texas, something like that. And these three girls went in there and they had a stick and they bust the girl window. Did anybody see that on YouTube or Instagram today? Was anybody there who's seen that on Instagram today?
Right. Yeah, he was telling me about it. I didn't see that one because I thought he was talking about the one where the wife went to and caught the husband's car in the girlfriend's.
Loving myself, I'm good. Did anybody see that?
Hey, welcome.
Dion.
Hit that like button. Hit that like button. We got Gene Dale. He's asking, did you guys see?
Did y'all see that thing on Instagram today, where the three girls went to somebody's house and they had a broomstick? Yes. They knocked out the windows. They kicked the door in. And she was in another door with her baby and her boyfriend. Now these three young girls, man, they couldn't be there. I know they wasn't in their 30s. They had to be somewhere in their late teens or early in their 20s. And their behavior was like, yo, I'm going to get her. We gonna fight her. We gonna beat her up. It was 1 against 3. They was asking her to come outside like it was going to be a fair fight. It wouldn't have been a fair fight because all three of them was doing the damages and stuff to her daughter. I don't know if y'all saw that. Hold on.
So now, did it have something to do with the guy that was inside the house?
I don't even know if it had something to do with it because I don't think so, because she said, tell your boyfriend they can hold your baby and just come on outside and get this ass whooping. But the fact that I want to bring up is that the mindset of our kids and those kids or those women right then and there, that they think it's all right to damage somebody's property, go into their house because their emotions are set on fire for some odd reason. But those emotions, had that girl had a gun in that house, gave her the reason that she could have killed all three of those girls, because she can articulate that she felt like that they was going to kill her or do something.
And she felt in danger because she got her baby there and everything like that. Now, what I will say, back in the days, was it smart? Did I do it? Yes, I sure did, because I used to bring it to your doorstep. I stopped doing that because I was putting myself in danger, but you didn't think about it back then. And back then it was a different time. Totally different back then, you know. But I can see where it happens, and you're right. It's off of emotions. And sometimes those emotions are deadly and lead to deadly or crazy situations. You know what I'm saying?
I seen something like this on Instagram again, when a bunch of girls went to somebody's house.
Right.
And they was running down the street because the girl came out with the ratchet.
Oh, definitely.
And she killed one of the girls at the corner. She's going to jail. Because you can't shoot people that's running away.
Because they out of your house, right? Because they running away. So
They running away. The girl was down the block, but she shot, and one of those girls fell down. She going to jail.
Wow.
You understand? What I want to bring a point on, and what I'm saying is this, is that what is happening to us as a people has been conditioned, has been set, and has been put forth, and now we are them.
Right. Ms. Turner said this it happened in Baltimore.
Oh, that was in Baltimore when they shot the girl down on the corner. I thought that was Philly, but it was Baltimore.
Yeah, it was Baltimore, yeah. Oh, okay.
Undercover mover. Undercover mover on your channel said they saw it.
Yeah. You know, that's my sister.
Yo, what's wrong with the children? You know what? Huh?
Undercover mother is my sister.
Okay. So what I'm saying to you is that's P?
Yeah.
All right. So now my whole thing about it is that we have become them. We have become savages. We have become people, you understand, that who once was and thrived for education, who once thrived for building, making, growing, and helping each other, to now we look to destroy each other in every way possible.
All across the board. I agree with you. I agree with you. We have no unity. We're the least group.
And that was all planned.
Yeah.
That was all planned. All this shit has been planned for a long time.
And the thing about it is, I think also too, people don't realize shit be final when you pull that gun out. It's final. Like, and not only are you changing your life, the other person's life too. And a lot of things people forget. They forget about families, you know. They forget about other people's families.
Official, that girl Henny. The official, that girl Henny, she said, we've been programmed and conditioned. And that's what it is. That's what it is. Like, I heard a couple of weeks ago, a kid got shot at the Kingdom.
Yes.
And
well, the thing about it is, it wasn't in the Kingdom, it was outside. But you know how they like to put it together. It was outside. It was on the avenue.
Right, but it was the time the Kingdom tournament was going on.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That used to be, and this is why this is how it ain't no boss niggas running the streets no more.
Right, yeah, because you couldn't do that back in the day.
Back in the day, you could not come to niggas' blocks with that bullshit. You could not, when tournaments, block parties, things was going on the avenue like that. Nah, you're not doing that out here.
Yeah, no, you couldn't. You couldn't bring that. Like, if you had beef, that beef, you go see them another time. Mm-hmm. Because the thing about it is, you would have the answers to so many people. Because not for nothing, everybody that had those teams, they were men that, you know what I'm saying, was movers and shakers. So, and they had money on those games. So you messed up with their money, it's a problem.
You're right. Libra Queen said this is the first day of school for her kids.
Okay, shout out to all of the kids that's going to school. I know y'all parents are happy that you got them out of the house.
I got Miss Pleasant. We doing a show. Miss Pleasant doing a show. I'm doing a show. I just want to bring y'all in here on my channel.
Tell them to make sure they go subscribe to the Pop-Off.
Make sure y'all go and subscribe to the Pop-Off show. All together, we got about 200 and some people in this chat. You understand? It's something that we want to talk about because we have to start somewhere here. Somewhere we have to start within ourselves. You understand? And I look to say, yo, listen to this shit. My kids grown. Fuck that. No, I still got to go on the street. I still got to go to the store. I still got to go to the mall. I still got to go places in the neighborhood. You understand? Even though I don't live in that type of neighborhood, I still be hanging out in Harlem and everything. I be hanging out in the Bronx and going places.
Did you see what just happened to the lady on 110th Street in Manhattan Avenue? Got shot. Lady in the walker. right there. She was standing there waiting for her goddamn accessoride. Right there in the hood, in our area,
right.
On 110th and Manhattan, Madison Avenue, on the east, over by the east side. Well, that's not quite the east. Yeah, that is the east side because
by Schaumburg.
Starts to eat. Right. Exactly. Right by Schaumburg. Exactly. Right on the corner of Madison Avenue, where the bus turn at. Lady got shot. Old lady with a walker got shot. Now I don't know if she's dead, and we're sending out prayers and blessings to her and her family and everything like that. But we definitely have to stop with the gunplay as well. Because look at the young girl that was up at that basketball game up in the Bronx and got shot in the head. And I think it was like 4 of them that got shot. It's like you can't go anywhere and chill.
Yo, I seen in the Bronx where a dude ran another dude down. He had both of his kids in his arms and tried to shoot him when he had kids in his arms.
You remember back in the days, like for me, kids was off play back in the days. Like if you had your kids with you, that's the only reason why we didn't beat girls up sometimes when they used to walk past the block.
Oh my God, Miss
If y'all was outside, because they had their kids. As long as you had your kids, it was off limits. But nowadays, people don't even care about the kids. You know, they just shoot willy-nilly, and bullets have no names. You get what I'm saying? And innocent people get caught up. And that's the sad thing about it, because they get bought into something. Now their families are bought into something that has nothing to do with them. Like at the club. Remember at the lounge? That lounge that they had? They had the lounge. The guys is out there. I think that was out in Brooklyn. That's why I don't be going to those lounges. They was out there. It's one way in, one way out. The gangs is there beefing. Both of them pull guns out.
And they killed each other.
Yeah, they canceled each other.
They killed each other, and they had about 45 or 60 rounds, like 45 or 60 rounds or whatever like that. And 4 other people got shot. And I think 4 got killed, and like 9 got shot.
Yeah, it was altogether 14. It was altogether 14, and it was gun violence. Right, exactly. Just like Fancy Valencia said, back in the days, women, elder people, and children was off limits. Now everybody is fair game. Everybody is fair game.
See, the thing about it is, and I'm gonna tell you, they talking about, yo, what's the problem? What's the solution? And everything like that. Is that these people will let their kids go outside, stay in the house, and play video games all day.
Yes, those bad video games.
These kids have no socialization skills.
No, they don't.
You understand? So now, when they get ready at the age of 12 and 11, and they want to go hang out in the park, in the playground and stuff like that, or 14, 15 years, as soon as somebody say something wrong to them, make them feel a certain kind of way, they feel like, oh, I ain't got nothing to live for. I'm going to hurt them. I'm going to do something to them. You understand? And then they probably come from bad situations in the first place.
The emotions. Yeah.
So what happens is that we had to go outside at a young age and play outside.
Right.
These kids ain't going outside to play a lot of times until they start like around kindergarten, because they little kids and stuff like that. They outside playing and everything. But when they get to the point where it's that they want the video games and they gonna throw shit like that, they inside.
Yeah, they inside. That is true.
They don't come outside and play.
CR said back in the day, we just used to fight. You got your ass whooped, and you just got your ass whooped, which is true. You live to see another day. You know what I mean?
Somebody said on my channel that those kids are carrying guns. Libra Queen. Yeah, everybody's Tamalama.
Oh, yeah.
Tamalama said everybody is suffering, and that's true.
You see what Undercover Mother said? And they are further desensitized, you know, and they are further desensitized to violence.
By the games that they play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
And I have guys threaten me to me, I ain't got nothing to live for. Well, I got everything to live for, nigga. You understand? You may not have nothing to live for, you understand? But if you put your life out there, I'm letting you know I got everything to live for. And everything that I have to live for, I'm willing to go hard for it.
Facts.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you got guys that even think like that and willing to take you down. You understand? And try to bring you down because they feel like they don't have nothing to live for.
Right. And look, just like 12 Star just said, it's even worse now because some parents promote the bad behavior and they think it's cute to say that my child is gang. And I know that. Or my whole thing about it is they condone it. Like, you know your son does not have a job. You know he's bringing money in the house. You've seen guns. You've seen him bringing drugs. You've seen him being around bad friends and, just doing bad things. You as a parent need to correct it.
And hold it there. And as soon as he get killed by the fucking police, they got his junior high school picture up there talking about he was a great kid.
Yeah.
He ain't been to school. He 19, 20 years old. He ain't been to school since the 6th grade. You got a 6th grade post picture up there talking about he was a great kid.
Hit the like button, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Right. And that's what be pissing me off. You know your child. Because everybody knows their child. You understand? You know your child. Regardless. So it's like, let's be real and let's keep it 100.
Yo, I want to pop off on this because they're having a lot out of New Brunswick. And thank you, Jay King. I ain't even got to look at your comment, but it was a 68-year-old woman, Deborah Terrell, that suffered some mental problem that the cops killed her. They killed her. She had they said she had a knife in her hand, was wielding it in the old 9 yards. And they stunned her, they tased her,
right.
They pepper sprayed her. You understand?
Uh-huh.
And one cop still shot her. Huh?
She kept coming at them or something?
It doesn't matter if she's coming at you. You understand what I'm saying? It's things that you could do to stop a 68-year-old woman.
Yeah, that is true.
A 68-year-old woman. I've had fights. I've taken people down with knives and razors and everything like that. You understand? Working a job that I work on parole. You understand? So I know you could do certain things. You could do certain things in training. You got billy clubs. You got clubs and everything like that. You understand what I'm saying? You got nightsticks. And she's 68 years old. They shot her over in one of the housing projects over there in New Brunswick. They New Brunswick, New Jersey. They are out there. And they protesting.
Yeah, down the block from him in New Jersey, New Brunswick.
Right.
Yeah, he said it happened. Wow, 68 years old and they killed her. You're right. It's other things that you can do. It is definitely other things that you can do. They keeping the police officer's name low key. Johnny Jackson said, "Hit that like button, y'all." Okay, so Bree is saying my niece is a principal. And the parent came to the school and threatened her because her child got suspended for bringing a weapon. Wow, pharmaceuticals and did other things.
Some people, Libra Queen just said the good kids feel like they got to carry weapons in order to protect themselves.
Of course you do, because now your kid, nevertheless, if his child is getting bullied, you get what I'm saying? Because let me explain something to you. Nor do I don't have any kids, but my nieces and my nephews are my kids, and I have a lot of guard kids. But let me tell you, and I'm a part of a lot of people's villages, and one thing I hate is a damn bully. And see, when we had bullies back in the days, it was different. So my whole thing about it is you bully my nieces, you bully my nephews, now I gotta bully you. You get what I'm saying?
Well, see,
a lot of these kids, they bring weapons to school because they are being bullied. And the teachers don't listen. The school don't listen. They do nothing to the bullies. And to the parents or somebody of an adult figure come in and lay hands, feet, and start choking a damn kid. Luckily, I ain't never had to put my hands on no kids, but let me tell you something. I would have. You're not going to be, my niece go to school, my nieces and nephews go to school to learn. They don't go to school for no bull crap.
But see, we could talk about it, but what do we do to stop the situation and get it back like we had it as far as us as a people when we were in 1920s, the 1930s, the 1940s?
Those people are gone.
Nah.
Nobody wants to be told anything. You can't tell nobody anything. You can't even check these damn kids when they doing something messed up. Because back in the days, you used to be able to see a kid and they was doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? You was able to be able to say, yo, don't do that, don't do that. Nowadays, these kids will fucking blow your head off.
Mississippi 1982, that's because kids are raising kids. But see, the thing about it is that with this, what we need to do, because see, I see these alternative schools where kids are going and they wearing the same uniforms, and they have a willing to learn. They have this each one teach one type of attitude. We have to start by teaching the teachers how to really teach and bring everybody together so everybody can learn, everybody can have. We used to have that. They're not doing that no more. What they doing is that they trying to pick out the good kids and put all the good kids in one class.
Right. Yeah, and that's not fair.
And then put the kids that mediocre in a class.
Yeah.
Then they got this class called special education for the kids who are slower than the other people.
And it's not so much they're slow, they bad. You know what I'm saying? It's not so much they're slow, they bad. And like Miss Queen T said, these kids have a different disrespect. And that is so true. They have a different disrespect because they don't have, they have disregard to life. Life means nothing to them. You know, it doesn't mean, they think you can go and you can get another life somewhere else. Yeah. They don't understand it's final. And then not only that, another thing, a lot of the young guys think it's cool because all of their friends and everybody is in jail. So they think it's going to be a big party. And also, these laws got to be different because they know at a certain age, they're not going to get in trouble. They're just going to get sent home with their parents. And then the parents don't want to deal with them because they're out of control. So now we have to deal with them as a society, in society. And I don't think that's fair.
Well, see, listen, let me just draw back and just say this. Yo, listen to me. Welcome to the Pop-Off Show. Welcome to Gene Dill's show. The Pop-Off Show with Miss Pleasant. She's on her channel. I'm on my channel. And I'm on her channel too. So what I'm doing is, and what we're doing is that, man, we're popping off about shit that's going on in society with our people, with our kids today. We're trying to figure out some kind of solutions. We're thinking about things that's happened. We already talked earlier about how these girls went to this other girl's house and they tried to jump her. They set themselves up to being killed. We talked about a girl chasing people down in Baltimore because they came to her house and ended up shooting, killing one another through her emotions. We're talking about this high school coach, who got caught with one of his former students, and he was in the bed, and the dude came home early and caught the high school coach in the bed with his girl and killed the high school coach, who was some prominent coach down in Birmingham. You understand? So we're talking about things, man, that we got to give some thought about, man, because we are some of the greatest people. We come from the greatest history that was ever made in the world. They try to take our history. They try to take all the stuff that we have done in this world. Don't let people fool you and think that your ancestors all came from slave ships. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
You on the bullshit.
And the thing about they don't want you to know about the wealthy black, like you know, my lineage.
Your aunt, your great aunt.
Yeah, they don't want
the first black millionaire woman in the world. Yeah.
She was a millionaire back in the 1800s.
Right. The first black millionaire.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. They don't want you to know about that. There were wealthy black people that was thriving. You know, they don't want you to know. They want you to just stay down. Now, this is one of what Reese just said. We touched on it. What happened in the Bronx on the basketball court with the people getting shot and the girl getting shot in the head and the guy getting killed. See, like stuff like that is crazy because you never get your target. You always hit a bystander or somebody that is innocent, and they always wind up getting killed. Usually it's not the one that you even, you know, are going out there for, and just going into a whole big crowd. This has to stop because it's hitting home now. Well, it already hit home for me with my little cousin Bernie, who got murdered on 116th Street. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's no respect for life anymore. Life does not matter to these people. To not even just young people, because even a lot of adults have taken on the mentality of the young kids, you know, the young people, the young adults. And you wasn't even brought up during this era. So it's like the era that you was brought up with, it's like you just regressed. You went back. Because there's a lot of people my age that walks around and they be acting like they these YNs. And no, you're not.
Yeah. Let me say this. A couple of statements, people about the lady who got killed. Will said, most police training is trash. No, it ain't, bro. It's not. I've had police training. It's not trash, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is that it's the person and what he articulates the law to be. And that's what happens in most cases. Oh, they say if somebody got a knife, you understand, if you could articulate they coming towards you, you could take out your gun and do a double tap to their chest. Is that the law? Yes, that's the law. Is that the right thing to do? Hell fucking no, it's not the right thing to do to a 68-year-old ass woman that you could probably sweet kick her on the ground and grab her and take the knife out of her hand or something. You understand? It's a lot of things. Or you could take your baton and knock the fucking stick down, hit her.
Out like that, like
yeah, the baton, yeah. They do the iron batons now that swing out. You understand? It's a lot of things that you could do, you understand, and you don't have to do that. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute, Miss Pleasant.
What happened? Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
We're not doing that. We're not doing it.
The things he's doing, I agree with. We discussed that. But we need to stick together because look what he's doing. Trying to wipe out our history. We need to be able to be teaching these kids history.
No, I don't think every president has an engine behind him. Now he has an engine behind him, just like Biden. Everybody has an engine that behind them, and they're gonna do certain things that's going to help the people and hurt the people. You understand? They're never gonna do anything as a whole to give us our life, our recognition of what we've done in the world. We had the greatest civilization in the world, us as indigenous, Makano, black people in this world. We had the greatest civilization. We are the founders of everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We are the founders of everything.
Undercover Mother said, there is no one thing. No, there is no one telling the children this. And if Cheetos man have his way, no one ever will. Right? We won't know nothing about Black history because what he wrote was basically slavery was non-existent, but we know that it was.
Well, yeah, slavery was the economic system of America when it first got started. Slaves was like cattle, was like if you had 10 slaves, you could go to the fucking bank and get a loan on those slaves.
Right.
You understand? People don't know that. They was using slavery as commodity.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
You know, so it's a lot of stuff that we have to do, but we gotta start, man. We gotta start like I want, I found this out recently. Did you know the educational system from America comes from the educators of Texas?
Of Texas? I could believe that.
All the books,
wow.
All what goes into the books and the standards of the education in America come from Texas. Did y'all know that?
No. I mean, but I could believe it though.
So
because them Texas people are crazy.
People need to, first and foremost, you understand, we need to get a real, not his stories, but a real history book into the system.
Right, yeah.
So the kids will know for a fact that there were people like Granville Turner that did over 100 and something inventions. Benjamin Banneker.
Right.
You understand? Those people
and a
who...
lot of kids don't know who invented the cell phone. And it's like, you're walking around with a cell phone, you don't even know who invented that.
The first plane was done by a black man. The first automobile, the first planes were done by people of color.
Look at my cousin Henrietta Lacks. That's the cell that keeps on giving.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad. It's really, really sad that they are not giving us our props. But it's okay because we should be able to give each other props.
You know what I'm saying? First of all,
it's by design.
First, okay. It's all we know is all about design, and that's what the George Washington Papers was for.
Right, yes.
George Washington, the general of the United States of America, when they was putting the United States together, they set up this formula of how they could make us believe that we were slaves.
Yeah.
Can you believe they wrote all this shit up. How we could make us believe that we were slaves, how they could take our history, take our indigenousness from us. You understand? Take the indigenousness from us.
That's so crazy. You got, see, and that's the ballsiness of it. And it's like, oh my God, it's like, you guys had your foot on our necks, but no more. Like, it's no more. But sadly, it is coming back.
Well, it's definitely this. We have to I'm glad that we do have social media, because people are posting things on social media that are talking about, you know,
things that we need to know.
Things that we need to know. Langston Hughes.
And listen, Undercover Mother said they have to make us think nothing of ourselves so that they can get away with what they do to us and what we do to each other. I believe that's so wholeheartedly true. You know what I'm saying? They make it to where as though we hate ourselves and then in turn hate each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they just sit back and watch. Like they stir the pot and then they sit back and they watch. And it's like, when is the light bulb gonna go off for us as people to be like, when is this gonna stop? Because we already know what they're doing now. So I was always told knowing is half the battle.
Well, see, first of all, we have to understand this, that, and I'm at fault, as you know, I'm at fault for this shit myself too. And
okay, let me hear
it has to be about, you know, like, but let me revert on some of the shit, bring it back. Let me do a do-over. Is that I think highly of myself, and clothes and jewelry and cars and all that shit don't make me.
Right, no, of course not.
It don't make me. You know what I'm saying? We have to start saying, you understand, we got to stop putting our money and spending our money with these people who want to say that we need to have a Louis Vuitton. We need to have a Gucci. We need to have a 4 or 5.
Which we know now from TikTok, all of them come from the same place. Right. They just go to Gucci and go to Louis Vuitton and Birkin, and they put a couple of hardwares on them.
And serial numbers.
Yeah, it's coming from.
That's all it do.
We can charge extra money.
My brother was out there where they was making AP watches. You understand?
Okay.
Where he was at the factory where they made AP watches. He said once they go into the places, all they do is put the serial number and give them papers to them.
Maybe. Well, the thing about it is, I was told by the patent people, because you know I investigated. I don't know if y'all know, Miss President of Pop Show has her credentials.
Right.
So yeah, I'm official.
Yo, and it's crazy how everybody, these cats on here talking about they are journalists and they do press and everything like that. Where your press pass at, Miss Pleasant?
It's upstairs.
Miss Pleasant is a New York City. She has a New York City press pass. She could go into anything that the press they allow to press in. She could go in there because she has a New York City press pass.
And guys, let me tell you, it took me months to get it. Like, it was really, really hard. Third time was a charm. I was not giving up because let me tell you, we had our boots on the ground and we was giving information and stuff like that. And shout out to everybody from the Pop Off Show. Shout out to everybody that follows Gene Ville. Shout out to everybody that came on the live anytime that I've had the live. Shout out to y'all, my mods, my chat, everything. Yo, I am official tissue. I can officially go past the yellow tape.
Right. Hey, listen, and somebody just said something, Miss Katz, 1970. Stop buying Louis, Gucci, period. And only spend within our kind. If we stop completely, these major brands will collapse. Listen to me. These hats.
Wait. You know what they said in the Black community? Our money leaves out as soon as we get it. Right. In the Jewish community, they said it goes around a couple of times. The African community, they said our community is only the community that as soon as we get the money, as fast as we get it, it goes straight out.
Yo, these hats used to cost $10 and $15.
Right.
This hat would have cost, they had it in there for $39. A snapback,
Wow.
right? Check this shit out. I wait till they go into the sale line.
Right.
I wait for these motherfuckers to go on the sale line. I own about 300, 400 different hats. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Oh yeah. Easy.
Easy.
I think you.
I own 350, and what I'm trying to say to you guys is what I'm saying like this. If you're gonna buy some shit, wait till that shit go on sale and buy it.
Right.
You understand? But with this Louis, this Gucci, this MCM, all this shit like that, don't buy that shit no more.
Yeah, no, I don't think we should.
I don't buy none of that shit no more. You understand?
I'm going down to Canal Street, y'all. I'm gonna go do, like I said, y'all been seeing it on TikTok and everything like that. Put your orders in. I'm going down to Canal Street, and listen, I have a whole scheme, y'all. So I'm gonna go down to Canal Street, and I'm gonna have a siren, right? I'm gonna have my friend play the siren, like the cops is coming. So I'll have a couple of bags in my hand, so when they go to run because they think the cops is coming, I'm gonna walk off with the bag.
Oh my God, I ain't gonna be a part of this.
No, I'm gonna walk off, y'all. I ain't doing no.
Let me go. I'm about to go.
I will go down there and make a run if y'all need me to go down there and make a run. I'll go down there and make a run. I'll be down over there by my lawyer's office all the time. They do have some good bags.
For my people on the my people on the Gene Deal show, like, I just want y'all to know, man, like, it's a lot of things that's going on, you understand, in our community. It's a lot of shit that's happening with us, and it's kind of effed up that, you know, we have an avenue to do some positive shit out here, and we still got people that's worrying about, you know, and I gotta say this about these industry motherfuckers and what they doing and how they doing it. Let me put something behind this right here. Because what happens is that, and I'm gonna tell y'all, these motherfuckers in this industry don't mean us no good. Not no good. You understand? They have used us to build themselves up, and like, check this shit out. Nas X.
Yo.
They use this motherfucker.
He's a plant. He's a plant.
They use this motherfucker, first of all, to desecrate one of the greatest names in hip hop, Nas.
Yeah, that's why they named him that. Nas.
You understand?
Yes.
They used him to desecrate one of the greatest names in hip hop. Then gonna put an X, which we know that X is biblical in the Muslim and in the 5%er as unknown man.
Right.
DMX. You understand?
Right.
Now they have used him,
I believe,
in the way to F up not only Nas' name, but give this image that all black men want to be fun boys.
Party boys.
They want to be fun boys.
Fun boys. Oh, okay, fun boys.
Like, that's what we about.
Yeah. I mean, and I don't know what he was on, because people were saying, oh, he was on. I don't know what he was on.
Yo, bro.
He was.
They threw with him.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, and they're out.
They threw with him. They used him for what they want to use him for, They used him for what they want to use him for. And now they threw with him, and now they're going to try to give him back to us, which he was never with us in the first place.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. You pretty for an older lady. Well, thank you. Well, how old do you think I am?
And how young are you?
Right. But you're asking how I'm going to get
J. King.
The bag in the mail from Mississippi.
This is what J. King said.
Okay.
They introduced to him to the children first. They came with the homosexual, which there's nothing wrong with. Okay, J. King, that's your opinion. I don't have nothing against with that. They came to the demonized with the blood and the 6'6" pair of Nikes. Yeah. The demoness.
You missed it when we was talking about the YT people.
J. King, no, listen, J. King. The thing about it is that I knew when they came out with that song, which was a garbage ass song.
What song?
I'm gonna take my leg to the uptown road. I can't go. Come on.
And he won all of those awards. But all the kids were singing it though. They had a hook.
Yeah, but you gotta realize if you play that shit, if you play it every day on the radio, put it in rotation 2 or 3 times within an hour, you know that's how they do it.
Yeah.
That song is not gonna last a lifetime.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Mimi. That was Miley Cyrus. Yeah, because I used to love Miley Cyrus. Dad. That was that was
a little Scotty out there in Scotland. What up with you, little Scotty?
Hit that like button, y'all. Get these likes up, you guys.
Listen here, man.
Pleasant. I'm here with the myth.
We just having a regular conversation today. You understand? Stop with that legend, myth, and all that stuff like that. Come on, we're not doing that right here, man.
My peoples for 35 plus years. We decided to go on here and talk about some things that was popping off. Oh, and one last thing before we get out of here.
Right.
Let's talk about what we talked about. Remember, I told you about the Holmes twins. We talked about them getting kicked off. We gotta talk about Puffy kids. Yeah, we talking about the twins that always dress alike.
Okay.
About them getting kicked off of the ride. Now, we discussed this on the Pop Off show, but I definitely wanted to bring that back since we have you here live with us. I wanted to basically get your opinion and your feel about the situation. Let me just break it down for those of you guys that probably didn't hear about it. I'll let you guys know what happened. So basically what happened with the Combs twins is last Saturday, they went to an amusement park, and the amusement park was in Orange County, California. So basically what happened is they got booted off the roller coaster. Diddy twins, Delilah and Jesse, were kicked off the roller coaster by the rider's conductor. The twins were seen being asked to exit the roller coaster at the Orange County Fair in Southern California. This happened Saturday night. In the video circulating, you can see the twins are strapped in and they was waiting for the ride to move, and they was waiting for the fun to begin. When they were approached by the worker, and he basically told them to put their phones away. So the forever matching twins, because that's what I call them, the forever matching twins, were allegedly told by the staffer to get off the ride. Jesse and Delilah and their other friends, their entourage, because you know Diddy and his people go around with the entourage, they walked away and they got off the roller coaster. Now, it was reported that the twins was repeatedly told to get off their phone more than 3 times. Now, they're saying that the guy was being kind of mean to them or whatever have you. Now, we both know the twins both graduated from high school in May, and they had a tough year. No matter what you said, they had a tough year. They had to navigate their dad's trial and hear all about that situation and stuff like that. Now, given that the Combs twins were removed from the roller coaster for not following the rules, do you think the conductor would have handled the situation differently if he would have known that it was Delilah and Jesse?
Well, did he know that they were Delilah and Jesse?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Do you think? In the beginning, I don't think that he knew it was Delilah and Jesse.
All right. So my whole thing about it is that I think he's just doing his job. I think he was just doing his job, and I just think that it didn't matter who it was. If those are the rules and those are the regulations, then they should abide by when they're in public. If they want something different, they got plenty of money. Shut down the whole amusement park and ride and do what the fuck you want to do when you come there and you buy the amusement park for yourself. But if you're there with the public and the rules and regulations are governed based on for everybody to follow them, they should follow the rules just like everybody else.
Okay.
All right.
Now,
you still with that? Or you?
No. I just wanted one more question.
Go ahead.
Now, in your opinion, should children of public figures be held to the same standard as everyone else when it comes to following rules in public settings?
You damn right. Because they father and mother or they celebrities, you understand, everybody should be governed by the same rules and regulations for the safety of everybody. You understand?
Right. Safety first.
Safety for everybody. Put them fucking phones away. What if one of those phones go and hit the track and the thing hit the rail thing and it that little friction caused the shit to jump the track and everything like that or whatever. Anything could happen.
Shit can happen.
Shit could be rolling out, fall, and you let it go and hit somebody and put their fucking eye out. Oops, I'm sorry. Yes, come on, man. Everybody should follow all the rules up there. Yo, listen, I wanted to mention this right here. I got to put this up.
Wait 1 second. Chip said, did Diddy's white daughter ever come around?
No, I don't know. I ain't never seen with no white daughter.
No, he did. And then the little girl, he didn't even really get to adopt her. It was like all bull crap. Yeah. But no, she didn't. She never came around.
Charlene Wedgeworth, what's good with you?
Button, y'all.
All right. Yo, listen here. Check this shit out.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a show on this motherfucker. I'm gonna do a show on this shit tomorrow. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna break some shit down. But I just want, before we go and we about to get up out of here, I just want to say this.
Yes, we are.
Yo, check this shit out. Check this shit out. Rivera. Right. Just did an art of dialogue section. And I've been getting hit up like crazy. Yo, talk crazy. Talk crazy good about you. This, that, stuff like that. Listen to me, y'all. When I came out, I told you guys, I'm not the only one that know this shit.
You damn sure did from day one.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not the only one that knows this shit. I just ain't scared to tell it. These motherfuckers out here, let me just tell y'all, excuse me for my French, parlez-vous français, oui, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All right, on the Pop-Off Show. Listen here, y'all. You got an individual that was an executive.
Higher up.
You understand? Don't get it fucked up. Like told y'all, with his the ownership that he has in the Junior Mafia, Lil Kim, and seized them, he can live off that shit for the rest of his life. You understand? He's done movies. He is an executive. You understand? That knows. Y'all listen to these motherfuckers who come on these YouTube channels and give you their opinion, just like me. You understand? And they played no part in what we was around and what we did back then.
Right.
You understand? Untold y'all and unsaid from his opinion, Gene Deal is telling the motherfucking truth. I had no reason to lie to you guys.
Right.
You understand? I ain't got to hide not one time. I ain't gonna hide not one time. You understand?
Nope.
You understand? I know what I know because I was there. I overheard a lot of shit. I laughed about a lot of shit. And I talked about a lot of shit. These motherfuckers in this industry, and I'm not talking about the YouTube shit, because the people that I had and I was in there with them, I got a chance to know everything. Chaz Williams, all the stuff, a lot of niggas chains we got back. A lot of niggas that we stopped from beefing. K. Slay.
Rest in peace to Chaz.
K. Slay. A lot of information that because a lot of artists dealt with him on a personal level too.
Yeah.
From the streets, being with Slick, being with D. Ferg and the same gang, Slick and the family, being around these cats.
Right.
I'm privy and I'm part of shit that was a movement back then.
A big movement.
So now I can say to y'all, I came to y'all and I'm always gonna come to y'all. There ain't gonna be no bullshit. It's nothing that I ever lied to y'all about. It's not one story I ever told that somebody like, and I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm not gonna even get into that one right there. That's a whole nother situation. But I'm trying to tell y'all, thank y'all for coming and telling me what said about me. You understand? If a lot of these cats, want to come out and tell the truth, you understand? Because y'all got to understand, if I lock the same story that I've told y'all, I've said it to the FBI, because I was under investigation. I told me, okay, Miss Pleasant. I said to Miss Pleasant, you understand? I said it to the FBI, and had I lied about anything, I jeopardized going to prison.
Yeah, and your livelihood.
And my livelihood. So I didn't lie, y'all, about nothing.
Right.
So I want to thank y'all and I appreciate y'all for coming, saying what y'all saying, believing what y'all believe, and doing what y'all been doing. And I thank y'all, you understand, for listening to and it's a lot of other people that know the story. It's a lot of other people but because of their situation and how they feed themselves,
right,
they can't come out and put a stamp on what I've said.
Yo, Busters, listen. Undercover Mother said, loving the collabo, Miss Pleasant and Big Gene. We need more of these. Pop off in the chat if y'all want us to pop off like this again. If you guys are feeling it or not, pop off in the chat. And if you're watching this later on, pop off in the comments and let me know if you guys like what we have going on tonight and moving forward, if it's something that we should do.
All right. Yo, listen here, y'all. Listen, everybody from the Gene Deal Show to the Pop-Off Show. Listen, y'all, thank y'all for y'all time. I know this is ground rooted, man. We don't have the technology. and we haven't put place. I got everything everybody else got, y'all. You know, I got mixers, I got cameras, I got mixers. I haven't had the chance to have nobody put shit together. I come here just giving y'all me, you understand, and letting y'all know
Giving you the best of me.
who we are and what we about. But listen to me. Tomorrow, I'm coming at y'all. I'm gonna break some stuff down that you know other people might not want to be able to say, but shit, I can say it. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? Or from the Gene Deal Show. Thank y'all for y'all time. King Abel Garcia, Michelle, NK5YM. Y'all go and sign up for the pop-up show.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Reachland,
Gene, thank
11.
you so much for popping in.
Peace.
Appreciate you over here on the Pop-Off Show. Everybody, have a good night on purpose. And thank you guys for tuning in. Turn on your